Hello then, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode, we finished Moonbrook and got all these fine people back to the Hairy Hermit so we can speak to him. Hello. Oh, welcome back. Josephus, I take it these fellows are your... Goodness me, what have we here? Who is this mighty, muscular, merciless-looking maiden? What? The King of Moonbrook told you our world is a lie? What a load of poppycock. How could our world be anything but the truth? The idea is clearly completely codswallop, and don't repeat it to anyone else. We don't want people panicking over this perjurious prattle. Gadzooks, with this glowing get about not sit still, I'm becoming quite dizzy. Mr. Hermit, sir, we of Moonbrook seek your blessing to take up residence on this island. Oh, but of course, you're more than welcome to stay. We could do with a few focus fierce as you. Josephus tells us that this land is threatened by the forces of the Children of Hargon. Please tell us how best we can help in driving them away. Oh, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Ever since Josephus left, the monsters stopped attacking. Then our first priority must be to build you all some homes to live in. You must be tired after your long journey. Thank you, Mr. Hermit, sir. I hope that we can make good use of the abundant space you have here to give shape to our dreams. Josephus, after all these years of yearning, I can finally be the builder I always wanted to be. But all I've done is yet just about build part of a tower. I need to prove myself as a builder. I need to build something magnificent, something majestic, something that is all my own. Oh, she's certainly bringing with vim and vigour. I know a perfect place for you to settle. There's another tableau over to the north, and another area that's just waiting to be developed. I call it the Cerulean Steppe. Go and have a look. But also, look at all these mini-medals I got. Oh, the mini-medals tickled your fancy. It's good to know we share a common interest. You see, I'm rather an avid collector of mini-medals. I even swap them for my treasures. Unless I'm mistaken, that's the unmistakable whiff for mini-medals. Let's see now. Oh, you've got 19 mini-medals there, I see. I'll take them if you don't mind. For reaching the 38 medal mark, I'll teach you how to make Karnak cloaks. For hitting 42 medals, I'll give you a bandito bandana. For hitting 46 medals, I'll give you a bit of blusher. For hitting 50 medals, I'll give you a copy of the songbook Songs of Paradise. As things stand, you've brought me a total of 53 mini-medals. Make that 54 and I'll give you the witch's hat. Wouldn't that be nice? Eureka! Just learns a new recipe. Yay! Karnak Cloak. The glorious garb worn by the Prince of Karnak. Karnak is a place in Dragon Quest lore. I forget where it is. But knowing this game, it's probably Dragon Quest 2 or 3. Anyway, we're flying over here. I never saw this part. I didn't press A quickly enough. Hello. Just let us take a closer look at the Bluestone tablet. Well, does have any bright ideas for what to build here? Moonbrook had a castle, didn't it? Well, I think it's about time Lulutopia had one too. But it has to be a million times bigger and better than the one on Moonbrook. I won't allow Lulutopia to lag behind. And as far as the scenery is concerned, wouldn't it be wonderful to look out over a pure white snowfield from the warmth of my royal bedchamber? A castle will serve us well defensively, but it will not be enough. We'll need traps and magical defences to stop any attack by the Children of Hargon. Oh! So, Josephus, have you decided what to build? Images of a colossal castle towering over a sparkling snowfield swirl around Josephus' mind. Tablet targets. Build the castle, make a snowfield, build traps to defeat the monsters. A grand castle in a field of pure white snow with a bristling battery of traps to defend it. We are to build our very own Moonbrook. Oh, then let us settle here and build not only a castle but a new home. Gosh, you're awfully eager to begin building. It seems like Josephus had quite the influence on you. He most certainly has. Why, when he built his apple cannon for us, I was positively moved to tears. Is that so? It sounds like your building skills have improved even more since you've been away. I can't wait to see this improvement for myself. Behold, Josephus, we bought a multitude of materials from Moonbrook to help us begin building our new home. I shall pop them into this chest for safekeeping. I selected the stone and marble myself, Josephus. They're the finest possible quality. As for me, I happened to stumble over an ugly old mirror while I was out practicing my latest musical masterpiece. It seemed like your sort of thing, so I tossed it in the pile too. You're also kind and thoughtful, just the kind of model workers Lulutopia needs. Consider yourselves all honorary citizens. Now, my loyal subjects, let's get to work. We need a castle, a snowfield, and a fearsome array of terrifying traps. The building. Begin. Tablet targets. Optional. Make all sorts of food complete. Oh, another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job, Josephus. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Thank you. Tablet targets. Find more residents. Complete. Oh, another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job, Josephus. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Finish 5 more tablet targets and I'll give you your chisel. Toodle pip for now. Right, Lulu. I know the perfect place to put our new castle in Snowfield. Let me show you. Oh. You do well to do as she says, Josephus. Lulu is an eye for these things. As always, you can walk to the stone tablet here. It's much quicker than walking. Our new castle will be the perfect finishing touch to Lulutopia, like a beautiful crown or an even more beautiful princess. Yes, the finishing touch. Josephus, this is the last area that awaits development. Once you have completed these targets, the island will finally become a true builder's paradise. This is the final tablet, young builder, the final task that stands between you and your destiny. When your castle sits in a pristine snowfield, all ringed around by impenetrable defences, come up to me at the 10th temple and tell me all of your success. Alright then, Josephus and Essa, let's get building. I told you I found the perfect spot to put our castle, didn't I? Well, it's just here. Ah. It's a nice flat plateau with plenty of space for a castle and a snowfield, don't you think? I can't wait to get started. Come on, friends, let us go. It's high time we departed to the perfect plateau. Goodness me, I've never heard such awful screeching in all my life. Why in the world would you bring him back with you? Well, he's here now. We just have to put up with him. Come on, Josephus, follow me. I have flight powers, so it's basically cheating. Hiya. What do you think? You should be able to build a pretty spectacular castle here, right? Indeed, it has a good flat foundation and a commanding view of the surroundings. A master builder couldn't have chosen a better spot. It certainly seems like an ideal place to build a castle. Whatever are we to do about creating a snowfield? I'm sure a builder as skilled as Josephus will figure it out. This place will be a winter wonderland here in no time. Josephus, you shall have to leave the procurement of snow in your capable hands. Meanwhile, we shall begin work on the castle. I believe we have proven ourselves competent castle constructors, wouldn't you agree? Moonbrook's castle was a very grand affair, wasn't it? Well, I think our castle should be at least as grand, if not grander. I agree. And at this time, we shan't leave the lion's share of the building work to Josephus. It's high time we paid him for all that he did for us. On Moonbrook, we would have always troubled you for a blueprint, but this time is different. We should design a castle that exceeds Lulu's wildest dreams. Oh, well said, General. Let's begin work immediately. You're going to build the whole thing yourselves without a blueprint. Are you sure that's a good idea? Fear not, young maiden. You can rely on us to build the Barbican and construct the crenellations. In the meantime, Josephus can concentrate on crafting the snowfield. To the north of Moonbrook lies an isle of everlasting ice, and the Parayaris that make their home there can breathe snow as a dragon breathes fire. If you could recruit a Parayari to our cause, we could brew up a blizzard and summon forth all the snow we need. If that's your plan, then you better take this with you. I made it as a treat for Digby and Dougie, but this monster you're looking for might like it more. Monster munchies, I've got loads, but it's fine. Well then, Josephus, the rest is up to you. Journey to Rimy Reef, befriend a Parayari, and bring it back to snow our friends. Well, you want me to go to a secret island, right? Yeah. Okay, well, if that's the first thing you want me to do, I can do that. Give me 1 second. Right. Nice, okay. Ahoy, Josephus, where will we be holding anchor to today? Rimy Reef. You can now travel to Rimy Reef. There she blows. They can set sail for Rimy Reef anytime you like. And for doing this, I get infinite supply of stone and infinite supply of magical crystal. Nice. When you travel between islands, your save data will be overwritten and your save will be deleted. Destination. Are you sure it will occur? Yes. Stow your valuables in the bag of the dock, if you please, and ensure to velocity me passengers' personal effects. All aboard for trip aboard. Time to set sail. Okay. Let's rock. Nice church. Help! The haunted house. All rooms and sets. Well, if they can all fit in such a small space, then I should be fine. I like making things big. Explore shores, the Vimy Reef. Let the adventure begin. So I'm obviously looking for ice and snow. Tick off ice off the list. That's the first thing. Now I've got plenty of monster munchies, so even if this isn't a power yowie, I can befriend it. Give to Power Yowie. There you go. Josephus befriends the Power Yowie. I was good at Power Wowie. Hello, mate. Let's go. So can you fight for me now? Enemy! I'm very slow. Snow off the list. There we go. Lovely. Ow. You hate fire, so this is fine. Don't die. There. Okay. Josephus takes the Freesia off the list. Okay, that's nothing interesting. I thought marble would have to be one. Not this flower either. Okay. There's a dragon over there, gotta fight that. And a cool looking builderdom house. Let's get on. Well, first of all, let me get some building materials to then use to get up. Let's use this shit soil. Greetings. So I'm extremely busy, I can't deal with your bullshit right now, Mr. the friend. When we get on top of here, then I can fight you. A snowy cedar tree. Or as my dad would say, cedar tree, how big it's grown. Could use a wizard as well. To be fair. Stop this nonsense. I don't want to have to kill all of you, but I will. The big snowy cedar. I don't need to cut the trees down, I'm not a barbarian. Barbarian. Or barbaric, even. I know what I meant. Now, can he fly? How is this going to work? Oh, he's just going to warp to me, isn't he? Hello. Hello there, I'm Emile, or Emily. I'm wandering knight of some renown. Who might you be? You're building a great kingdom upon your very own island while freeing other lands from the cruel grip of tyranny? That sounds like a noble pursuit indeed. I would be most honoured to join you in this endeavour. Tell me, have you ever used my blade? Sure. Very well, then you have my sword. I shall serve you until the end of my days. Emily comes to live on the Isle of Awakening. Yes. I like this design. And these dragon heads and all this shit. It's cool. Don't know where you found them, but I like them. Something to read there, but it's okay. Pitfall after pitfall, falling, falling, falling forever. Oh, it's like a crypt, a desperate attack, thwack and kamikaze. It's amazing to think that it's just a human built this. Like, what? How? Far more creatively in tune with themselves than I am. I'm god-awful. I think I'm okay at very utilitarian square buildings that serve their purpose. Is this yellow dye? Yeah. Yellow dye vein block. I mean, I've never had any yellow dye before, so... Dark bark. I'm just running around and collecting things I see. So for now, it's like this leaf. Or these leaves, even. What have I given myself platforming to do? Who knows? What? How did that not work? It is definitely going to work. Yeah. Teal leaves. Now I need to find... Well, let's get some more dye, first of all. That's the first order of business. I don't need that much, but just enough. So I can make things yellow if I want. Again, I'm not very, artistically inclined, so I don't really think, oh, this colour will be good, or this will be better. I just go, oh, look at how it looks. I choose the default look of everything and just go from there. Where's the snowman? Takes the snowman off the list. Obstruct me and be slain. Yes, it's like the edge of the world. So everything's going to be further in. Don't fight, friendo. It's not worth it. Oh. Okay, so there's that island that I went to, then there's this island that I haven't been to. It's like an igloo. We've also got to find so much more stuff. Pebbles. These don't count. Don't know why. The Isle of Awakening stuff is always like, I'm trying to find the needle in the haystack and I don't know where to look, really. I tried to make sense of it. I'm like, oh, this seems reasonable. Ow. You know what I'm going to miss? The healing. Although some green lads came with me, they'll probably be able to heal still. I'm just moving down the perimeter edge to see if I see anything different. Not really, which makes me believe that everything interesting is going to be up. This is like a dream. Being able to climb like this. Who's going to row, 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 row? Oh, it's you guys. I think they're trying to walk, but they have nowhere to go. Oh, I found like a spring. What the hell? What's this? A big border boulder.
Yay!
A border boulder. Floating flower petals.
Yay!
A spar spout.
Yaha!
There's still something else to check. A pink dye vein block.
Yay!
A bathing stool.
Yaha!
That was a lot of progress. So this is a spa. If you put border boulders... this water can just flow. It'll freeze over eventually. It's lost its heat source. So this is Spa Planet. What does this water do? Is it the same? It's hot water. I wonder if it has healing energy. I'm gonna have to do some fighting, aren't I? A small little bit of island, and I was like, there's so much missing. How could I have missed so much shit? Turns out I was nowhere near done. That'll do it. Rich grassy earth.
Yay!
Magical outcrop.
Uh,
Scarlet tulip.
Yay!
Battlefield earth block.
Yaha!
I need a tree stump and a weird bush looking thing. And then all the rest of the garbage that looks like it came from a ruined castle looking town. Which is more than likely going to be on one of these top sections again. Dang you, Big Jimmy. How could you get in the way? So big. I know there's a tree stump on that one island with the sauna in it. But that can't be the only tree stump on the map, so that's why I'm not too concerned. This also looks like an ice cream. I have no idea how I'm going to get that. Well, here's all the destroyed shit we're looking for. A torched tree.
Yay!
A burnt branch.
Yaha!
A night oddments. A banner of Hargon.
Yaha!
A broken stone wall. Splinters.
Yaha!
A tempered banner of Erdrick. Or tattered banner, if not tempered. So I need to find little stone shards. Pebbles.
Yaha!
And now I just need like a weird looking spring onion. You know? Potato.
Yay!
I found the spring onion. A leek. It's not a spring onion, it's a leek. An infinite supply of magic crystals now available at builders' workbenches. So I can make magical shit. I found a nice lolly. They're in these igloo things.
Yay!
Ice lolly is what we call a popsicle in this country. But I thought, they have used a lot of English words, so. Okay, so now I need to go back to here. Since I never found another tree trunk, I need to go back to the one mountain that had one that I saw. I see the stump off the list. Apparently you can just chop any tree down. I didn't know that, I just tried it. Infinite supply of stone. Yes. Right. So let's go back to the boat. And we'll go from there. I'm done. The explorer shows the mystical lands that shift and change everywhere we visit. If you've left something behind, it won't be here when you come back. Are you sure you want to be returning to the Isle of Awakening? I do. There she blows, we sail for home, yar. All aboard for a trip aboard, time to set sail. I definitely do want to go home. Alright. Josephus retrieves his stuff from the storage sack. Emily heads for the Cerulean Steppe. The Parayawi heads for the Cerulean Steppe. The Untamex heads for the Scarlet Sands. Josephus, you're back and you brought a Parayawi with you. With this fluffy fellow on our side, we'll be able to make all the snow we need. By the way, I've been looking for Malroth. I've searched every square inch of the island, but there's no sign of him anywhere. But I'll find him whenever he's hiding. You should take out your Parayawi pal to meet the Moonbrookians. I'll see you soon, Josephus, hopefully on our new Lulutopian snowfields. Yes. Let's upgrade this first. Captain station upgraded. Josephus remembers all the recipes he learnt on Moonbook. And lots of them too. upwards, downwards, cannonballs, trampoline, and hopefully eventually a zoompoline. Eureka! Just learned a new recipe.
Yay!
Sparse spout, a stone mouth from which warm water spurts forth. Fierce fountain, a corner carving featuring the face of a ferocious feline. Okay, let's speak to Jeremiah. Good to see you again, Josephus, with the Parayawi and Tono less. This brings back fond memories of my time among the Hair Force. Now we just need to work out how I can be convinced to make so. Parayawis I've seen when they locked me away. They're horrid and mean, laddie-do, laddie-day. But there's one simple ploy that puts them in good moods. You can bring them great joy with extremely cold foods. To it, when I was trapped on that ghastly ship, the Parayawis would often feast on chunks of ice skewered on wooden poles and turn their breath into a blistering blizzard. Alas, I never came across such snacks in my time among the Hair Force. Perhaps you might be able to invent something with similar ilk, Josephus. I think I can manage. Eureka! Josephus learns a new recipe.
Yaha!
A nice lolly. A frozen confection to cool you off on a hot day. Summons a friendly Parayawi to transform the sphinx into a snowfield. How wonderful, Josephus. What did you invent, my lamb? An ice lolly? Gadzooks, an icy snack like that is sure to put the Parayawi's blizzard gizzard in motion. We'll have our snowfield in no time. Well, you need ice to make them. If so, I saw a great deal of it at the nearby shore. An excellent observation, my dear. Now, Josephus, try making some of these ice lollies and place them in the ground for our Parayawi friend to feast upon. Well done, Josephus. I hear you have learned how to make snowfields. I have a long way to go before I am as skilled a builder as you. While you were away on the hunt for a Parayawi, we made progress in our plans for the new castle. Now we have gathered all the materials we need and we are ready to get started. Come one, come all, let us create something spectacular, something that will make us proud to be builders. Everyone except you, that is, Josephus. You built our castle from the ground up, and now it's our turn to build yours. Pray turn your attention to the Parayawi. Stick a nice lolly in the ground, and a Parayawi will come along, gobble it up, and turn the nearby blocks into snowfield. Alright, well, let me make some nice lollies then. Ice and wood. And already the lag begins. But it's fine, it's just something you get used to. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time when we get started on making this snowy paradise that they've always dreamed of. See you then. Goodbye.